I'm Brownfield commodity market reporter John Perkins with the closing market minute for Friday, May 9th. Soybeans and corn both ended the session higher, seeing support from short covering and the lower dollar and higher trade in crude oil during the session. Getting ready for trade talks over the weekend between the United States and China, which are expected to address tariffs. It remains to be seen just how much progress can be made in this early round of negotiations, but any negotiations, frankly, at this point are largely seen as a positive. And both corn and soybeans are also waiting for more on proposed deals between the United Kingdom, the European Union, and India. Past that, corn and soybeans also continue to keep an eye on U.S. planting conditions, which look favorable in much of the Midwest and Plains. Wheat ended the session lower, continuing to see pressure from the recent rainfall in the southwestern U.S. plains, which should be largely beneficial to hard red winter crop development, in addition to some recent precipitation in dry parts of the Black Sea region. Still, there are concerns about the growing drought conditions in portions of the North China plains. Live cattle were mostly lower and feeder cattle were down, with box beef lower at midday and a decline in the Dow Jones Industrial Average just after midday. The trade was watching cleanup direct cash cattle activity, with a very light round of trade being reported in Nebraska at 228 live. Overall for the week, dress sales were mostly $6 higher than the previous week, while live business was up $1 to $2. And hogs closed mixed on the mixed cash during the session, spread adjustments, and the higher midday move in pork, along with the general uncertainties ahead of those tariff negotiations with China. With the closing market minute for Friday, May 9th, I'm Brownfield commodity market reporter John Perkins.